Assalamualaikum and good evening, everyone. Could I have your attention, please? First or foremost, I would like to welcome you all here today. My name is Ahmad Huzaifah bin Harudin. You may call me Huzaifah. I am the club lead and I will be conducting our meeting today. Next, members of our club, can you introduce yourself, please? Let's see who is going to volunteer first.
So hello, good evening. My name is Muhammad Hazli bin Muhammad No. You can call me Shino, and I'm from Center of Diploma Studies.
Alright, my name is Muhammad Aiman bin Shamsuddin and I'm also from the Center of Diploma Studies. Nice to meet you.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Lukman bin Abdul Rahman Ajrin. You can call me Lukman, and I am also from the Center of Diploma Studies.
Nice to meet you. My name is Muhammad Nikuddin bin Umar, and I am from the Center of Diploma Studies.
Nice, it looks like everyone is here and perhaps we can get our meeting to start. The purpose of this meeting is to set up a steering committee for our forthcoming Open Mic Day program and to discuss the nature of the work. Before we start, I will explain the program briefly. This program is held to provide an opportunity for students to highlight the talents they have, such as singing, poetry, and others. Alright, by deciding the position for each member to make this event run smoothly, there will be four roles to be named, which are promotion and publicity, participants and registration, venue and logistic, and finally, welfare and safety. For the first role, promotion and publicity, are there any volunteers?
Yes, sir. I would like to volunteer myself for this role since I've hold this position long enough before this in many events. So I think I have a lot of experience in it.
Perfect. Is there any objection?
No, Mr. Chairman, I agree with Hazli. I believe he is the ideal person. With his experience and knowledge, I am sure that our promotion and publicity team will be outstanding.
Alright, thank you. Next, I need a person in charge for participants and registration. Are there any volunteers? If there are none, you may suggest one person.
Sir, I would like to suggest Aiman. I think he has the skills to manage this role. I saw him in this role last year at an event. He managed very well, so I think he is great for this role.
Wow, thank you for your suggestion. That sounds great. So, Aiman, would you like to hold the positions of the participants?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I'm prepared to take this position to ensure that the event runs smoothly. I will use all of my experience that I have for this position.
Good, Aiman. Let's move on to the next role, which is the welfare and safety. Are there any suggestion or any volunteers?
Yes, Mr. Chairman. Since I have experience with this line of work before, so I would like to volunteer myself in this position. Is there any objection?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Okay, great. Thank you, Nakuden. We will count on you for this position.
Great. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I will try my best in doing this work.
Okay, for the last I will point Lukman to take the last role, which is the venue and logistic. Are you fine with that?
Sure, Mr. Chairman. Although I am still new to this job, I believe I can handle this position. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. I hope some of you will be able to teach me.
Okay, thank you, Lukman. If you need any help, you may ask the others in the club or you may ask directly to me as I am the chairman. I
Okay, sir.
as okay, I assume one of our agendas, which is the division of roles, is complete. Now, I would like to proceed to the second agenda, which is discussing the work scope for every role that have been given to all of you. We will start with Hasdi. What is your role scope?
So to promote this event, I have an idea of making two types of posters. So one is a normal poster that we usually do, and one is an animated poster. So why I want it to be an animated poster because people are attracted to motion and it's not boring. So both will be posted on our social media such as Instagram Facebook and Twitter. Besides, I will do copywriting to blast it off to WhatsApp groups so that students among the groups will know. And all these posters will be digital poster so that we can use to, I mean, we can save our budget in promotion and publicity. Also, it is relevant since we are in pandemic situation. In addition, I will ask every college in Pago to advertise our poster in their social media page. So next, to make this program even more attractive, I would like to find sponsorship for a giveaway session because students like free stuff, right? So this will definitely attract students to join this event. So any addition ideas will be considered. That's all for our promotion and publicity. Thank you.
Okay, okay, thank you, Hazli. Regarding your job, you seem to be on track. Let's move our scope for participants and registration committee. Aiman, can you tell us about your scope of employment?
Thank you for your consideration, Mr. Chairman. Alright, from my experience before this, my position is important to handle all the participant and registration without neglecting the government standard operating procedure, which is the SOP, since we are in global pandemic situation right now. Okay, I will also provide QR code for them to register online instead of registering themselves manually, because this will be easier for them and also easier for the committee members. Okay, other than that, I will also prepare a scanner for the temperature to ensure that all the participants joining this event are not infected by the pandemic. That's all from me. Thank you.
Alright, it seems like you truly have an experience to manage this role perfectly for this program. Let's move on to the job scope for the venue and logistic committee.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chairman. For the venue of this program, I will book a hall which is located on Pago Edo Convention Center that can accommodate the participants as well as the audience. I choose the hall as a place for this program to avoid issues such as noise interference and so on. I am also responsible for managing the equipment and also the documentation needed to ensure the program runs as I planned. I will manage the transformation for both our own and others university students, so the flow of the program will be going smooth without having any issues for the student with transportation problem. So that's all from me.
Okay, thank you. As I said earlier, if you have any difficulties, you can always ask for our help. Alright, that leaves us with another scope of work to discuss what the Welfare and Safety Committee is. Can you tell us about your scope, please, Nakudin?
Yes. During the open mic day, I will provide enough sanitizer as to avoid any infection and a few face masks for any participant who forgot to bring them. I will also provide a room for any of the audience to rest and recover if they are feeling unwell, and in case of any injury, there will be first aid kit ready to treat them. I will also supply the participant with food and water to ensure that they can focus and enjoy the event. I will also check any of the wire to be taped to the ground with a caution tape, so to avoid any tripping from happening. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, Nakudin, thank you very much for your explanation. For today's meeting, I think that is all. Does anyone have anything to comment or add?
No.
No, Mr. Chairman.
For now, there's nothing to add or comment. Sir.
All from me.
Okay, to summarize today's meeting, we have reached an agenda that determines the position of the event director committee and address the workspace for each committee. Hazli was appointed as the promotion and advertising committee, while Aiman was appointed as the Participant and Registration Committee and Kudin was appointed as the Welfare and Security Committee. For the Venue and Logistic Committee, it is held by Lokman. Finally, I am responsible for ensuring the performance of the programs. The committee members play their respective roles.
Okay,
Okay, sir.
Chairman.
Well,
Okay.
Okay, alright. That's all for the meeting today. At the next meeting, we will meet again. Until then, for the case, proceed with your given work. Thank you for attending this meeting. All of you, you can dismiss yourself.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you,
Thank
Mr.
you, Mr.
Chairman.
Chairman.